Hello, I am the Dapper Man, and I was about to do the review, but I figured since I just received the package just 15 minutes ago, maybe I'll save the review for next time, and let's open up this package I just received. I know it's of the Blu-ray movies because whoops, I am super excited for it. Just got it in the mail. Took advantage of the Target buy two get one free, and I got some Criterion movies. I believe they're all Criterions. And yeah, so got my knife. Good little psycho with there. And let's see what I actually got today. Yeah. And this is my very first time actually seeing my movies I just got. I am not really fancying buying movies online, but it seems to be much more easier, especially when there's such a vast amount on there of what movies are there. Or when you get these, you got to pop them. It's a little more fun when you get the little bubble wrap. But so the very first one I see, yeah, they are all Criterions. I got them. It was buy two get one free. They were on sale, and I also had a $5 coupon. So I got these dirt. To me, they're dirt cheap because when you buy a Criterion movie, they're always $30, and these were not 30. They were $22.50 each. So that brought the price down significantly, plus $5. So that basically just made them $20, and it's free shipping. So let me think. $68 for 6 Criterions was the biggest steal I've ever had. This is the best price I've ever paid for a Criterion. Anyways, before I keep on rambling, because I will, here's my first one. Here's Akira Kurosawa's Dreams. I'm not saying his name right, and that's fine. I just call it Akira. And I've never seen this. I read brief essays. It's one of his best works. Kind of makes me wonder because I really, really like Seven Samurai. So I will find out how much I really enjoy this. I can't tell you a single thing about this movie. And I know I'm going on a limb with this, but I've never been disappointed by a single one of his works yet. So, yeah. Paths of Glory. Now, Paths of Glory is a movie I really do enjoy. I have never found a war film that actually made me more interested about the outcome and the things that happen behind war and the orders and deliverance. It's just a great film. I believe it's a very underestimated film by Stanley Kubrick, and the performance that Kirk Douglas does is fantastic. It's phenomenal. This is, besides Barry Lyndon, this is probably one of my most favorite of the Stanley Kubrick films. When I watch Stanley Kubrick, I just love his style. I love how he just keeps everything just centered, and he just has great camera work. It's probably because he was a photographer. I like photography, so seeing this really gets me excited, and I can't wait to watch this again into this Blu-ray Criterion remastered edition. I have the DVD, but there's only so many times you can watch a DVD, and then when you see them actually transfer it, can't wait. Here is a film I am excited to see because I've seen bits and pieces, and I can never see the whole thing on YouTube. I think YouTube just takes them down. Why? I don't understand, because it's a silent film. It was done in 1927. It has Harold Lloyd, and it's called The Kid Brother. Silent Western, comedy, slapstick. I don't think I can go wrong with this, and I'm such a huge fan of silent films. I don't know how I could pass this up. It's something I know I must see and I have to see, and at least in a whole. Again, I've seen them in bits and pieces, but for some reason every time it's on YouTube they take it down. I wish YouTube would just leave the silent films and certain films on there. I believe they're old enough. I mean, it's almost 100 years. You're not going to make money really off these type of films unless you're a Criterion collector, such as myself, Blu-ray collector, and love these type of films, which is a very small audience. So, again, Tunes of Glory. I was recommended when I was talking to a Brit friend of mine, and he told me you love older films, and I was like, yes. I mean, you've seen my movie collection, and he asked me if I've ever seen Tunes of Glory, and I was like, I've never heard of it. It's like, you must see it. He told me about it. I completely forgot, but however, I came across it and seen it on there. I was like, okay, that's the movie he told me I had to go see, and it was on. I forgot when they put it in the Criterion. I think they put it in Criterion, but like 8 years ago. Maybe it's been older than that. What number collection is this? 225. Oh, this is one of the earlier ones that they just started, because they are right now at past 1,000. So yeah. So I'll give this a go and see how well it is. It has Sir Alec Guinness, and for those of you who know Sir Alec Guinness, he has done some phenomenal work. Unfortunately, everyone knows him as Obi-Wan Kenobi, but there is much more works he has done. One of my favorite films he has played in is called The Lady Killers. The original Lady Killers, not the one with Tom Hanks. And this movie was funny, it's hilarious, I love it. Alec Guinness had just sharp wit, he had great dry humor, and it's something I would highly recommend if you get a chance to see it. That and The Bridges on the River Kwai. Must see. Definite. Fantastic piece of work. And he's in this movie. I can't wait to see him in this movie. Here's another one. Heaven Can Wait. Now, there was another movie I had to put myself at a limit I wanted to get, and it was called The Shop Around the Corner. I don't believe it's Criterion, but I really wanted to see it, because I've watched the movie with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan just now, actually just recently, just a review for the Valentine's Day reviews, and it was called You've Got Mail, and that movie was based on his earlier work, and it was The Shop Around the Corner. Had James Stewart, and I'm a fan of James Stewart. I really liked all of his movies. I think there was only one movie he ever did I did not like, and I can't think of it because I didn't like it that much. But here is a movie directed by Ernst Lubitsch. I know. I really believe I'm saying his name right, and I tried looking it up, and I've heard it's pronounced 3 different ways. So you know what? He's passed on. God bless you, whatever. Sorry. I've been wanting to see this film. It's one of the Academy Award winning Best Pictures. I'm not a fan of Academy Award Best Pictures. I don't care. I used to care when I was a child and couldn't wait. And I just saw how they're just like overpassing every great picture I thought in my mind. And some of those movies I still think are great. Some of them are just like, okay, I don't care anymore. But such as Driving Miss Daisy, I don't understand how that movie ever won Academy Award for Best Picture. Or another one, Around the World in 80 Days. I'm like, there is no way a movie like this won. But I need to stop because I will go on a rant. I don't want to go on a rant with that. So, here's a movie. Excited to see. Add to my collection. I do have all those classic Universal monster movies I'm going to be watching. So I'm going to be watching that and be watching these. And I can't wait. This is one that I know if my brothers are watching, they will remember this movie because we've watched this, I can't tell you how many times, and I believe it's the longest comedy movie ever made. At least a longest comedy movie ever made that actually kept us laughing and we enjoy. We have some moments that we just thought, it's of its time. But there is this movie right here. And I have it on DVD, but to actually see it, transfer it, I'm really curious. It has every known actor you can think of and actress inside this movie. And it's called It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. Oh my goodness. How long was this movie? I'm trying to see. Okay, it's 163 minutes. Oh my goodness. 2 hours and 43 minutes. Now, I believe they may have kept the 5-minute intercession inside. I believe movies should have intercessions. I'm sorry. I know it's the thing where people don't want to get up. I believe it's just a lost cause for me when I go watch a movie and I really have to go to the bathroom. Most of the time I don't have to, but there's always that one instance that I'm watching a really good movie and I can't wait to hurry it up so that way I can go to the bathroom. I believe that should not be the case for today, especially with how long movies are and every movie is way over 2 hours. They should have an intermission. Again, that's another time. I'm not going to a rant with that, but this movie, it is freaking hilarious. Stanley Kramer directed this movie, and how he did it, I like to see because I have the DVD and all it shows is theatrical trailer, and it talks very briefly. It doesn't even have his audio commentary. It doesn't have very many audio commentaries. I think it was just one that I've heard, and it was by one actor. I don't know if I could ever get that again. But the DVD I have does not have commentary. It only has theatrical trailer. It has nothing else. And for them to actually put this movie on, I was shocked. Especially since it's an MGM film. And they put theirs on Blu-ray, but it's the same exact feature as a DVD, so it did nothing for me. But I can't wait to watch this again. In fact, I'm just going to read off. It's going to show you just a small amount of actors and actresses on here. Milton Berle, Sid Caesar, Ethel Merman, Mickey Rooney. Mickey Rooney was so insane and crazy. Spencer Tracy. Spencer Tracy was phenomenal in this, by the way. Jonathan Winters, hilarious. I've watched some of his older works, and my God, that was one of the craziest people I've ever seen on television and on film. But he is just hilarious. It had Buster Keaton. I don't think it had the Marx Brothers. I do know it has a very brief 3 to 5 second scene of the Three Stooges, and I'm just like, he tried to get every single comedian he knew possible into this movie, and I think that's what made this movie had so much more better just style and charm to it, just to bring that many epic comedians into this film. Hilarious and fun to watch. So those are my 6 movies, and oh my goodness, there's a lot of movie watching I have to do. And I already have a big, humongous list of movies I'm planning on seeing this week, and next week, and the week after, and the week after. So for a solid month, I have my movie watching planned out, except for the ones in the theater, which I don't know how many I'm going to be watching in the theater because there's a lot of movies. It's January, and there was not very many I want to watch. I'll see. And that is me opening my box of movies. The Criterion collection, like I got at the Target. Buy 2, get 1 free, plus coupon, plus free shipping. Yeah, I went right on board with that. And the first thing I saw was Criterion's. I went directly straight to that because I really enjoy my Criterion movies. So that's it. I am going to be reviewing a couple of movies that my friend let me borrow from him, which should be coming up soon. I was going to do it right now, but this will be the next video. So hopefully you enjoy watching me open my box and look at my movies, and maybe you have some things if you watch those movies. If you have, let me know in the comments below. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me about your Criterion collection if you do collect Criterion movies. And some people only do digital, so you know what? Let me know. I'm curious. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your opinions. Greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate the feedback. I know there's one person who's been commenting, and I just comment right back. I don't know your official name, and that's okay, but Kool-Aid or Kool-Aid 2, thank you. I'm always going to comment right back, and thank you for following, and appreciate it. My brother Jericho, he comments every rare once in a while, but he already knows me, so if he doesn't watch my videos, he already knows. He always talks to me, so I understand. But I greatly appreciate it, and everyone else. Thank you very much. Don't forget to hit the subscribe if you do subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. You don't know how much I do. Really much thankful for it. And just commenting. I think that's my most favorite thing is when I get to comment back. Let people know, share, and hopefully I will hear from you around the next video. And see you then. So until then, take care. God bless. Cheers.